So what we're out here today doing is, this is called haircap moss. This is what this is. And haircap moss has properties that rival minoxidil, Rogaine, and we make an oil conditioner out of it, and Nikki's going to be making shampoo, our own shampoo. So Nikki makes our own shampoo, our own soap, our own toothpaste, and I get to make the conditioner. So for a little comic relief here, so the best way to use this, and the way we use it is we dry this and then we take it in the shower and we rub it all over our head.
They hope it's a little stick.
Right? And it gets us nice and clean, dirty, not. Just joking. So Nikki has a formula on how she makes shampoo and soap, and we're out here back in our back 40, and the reason why we make all this stuff is because shampoo and toothpaste is very expensive these days. No, I'm just joking. Is because that's right, because of all the chemicals that are in that stuff that actually aren't good for you. It is. And things like fluoride and stuff like that, that's a nice patch right there. Stuff like fluoride. So I'm always behind the camera, so you always just hear my voice. So Nikki was just saying that, the hair cap moss helps your hair grow. Why don't you repeat that, herbalist?
Faster, stronger, shinier, and it helps regrow hair if you're losing it.
So it really does. My beard, should feel like a wire, like most guys' beards do, and so on and so forth. And it's not. Even Nikki can attest to it. My beard is super soft.
Super soft.
So, anyway, people don't realize what is in their forest. So haircap moss, these ferns are medicinal. Those are Christmas tree ferns. The bark on the yellow birch there is an excellent fire starter and ignites like instantaneously. Nikki just called over and said that. So these are oyster mushrooms. Somebody's been eating these. Oh no, those are honey mushrooms. So these mushrooms actually, at nighttime, will glow in the dark, and they have kind of a greenish glow to them. So, but the thing about it, most people haven't seen that sort of stuff, because you come out here in the forest in the middle of the night. Well, how many people do you see out in the forest in the middle of the night? Nobody. But the forest is me.
Me too.
The forest is just filled with all sorts of goodies. This is haircap moss again, but this is how haircap moss reproduces. See these little things right here? So these are little pod sacs, and if it were a little bit warmer, you'd see that dispersing all over the place. And those are spores from the haircap moss, and that's how it grows. Really cool thing about this too is, so when we pull up this haircap moss, this will grow back. We could take almost all of this; it'll all grow back next year. It'll be like we didn't even touch any. And a lot of things are like that. Mushrooms are like that, because what you're actually taking is just the surface level stuff. The stuff that is below the ground, which is where it actually lives, kind of in the same way that the tree above the ground here The roots are what actually keeps it alive. It's snowing good now. What a beautiful, beautiful day to be out here in the forest. Not that there's any... Well, the only time that it's not a beautiful day to be out here in the forest is when it's pouring rain, even though it's pretty, or if it's super windy. That can be rather dangerous. Some shroomies growing over there on that. So these little guys starting to grow. They're not very big, but these are horsehoof mushrooms. Horsehoof mushrooms, especially in the state that they're in right now, which is already fairly dry. They've already spored. You hollow those out, and those will carry an ember for about 8 hours. God gave us everything we need to survive out here in the forest, and people just overlook that. And as the beginning of our trail and the end of our trail, this is a white birch, Betula papyrifrida, and that is chaga. That's what we cultivate commercially in the forest. In fact, we commercially cultivate that in this forest.